Good morning, Lana Scott Lighthouse. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today, this is a message for the air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And guys, it's huge. I am temporarily staying in the barn that is getting rebuilt. And so we have a wall here, but unfortunately, we can't move the wall. So we're just all going to have to deal with it for right now. I just wanted to let y'all know, this message is huge. I've got all kind of things laid out on the table here because they kept telling me to keep going, keep going, keep going. So this is a general message. It's not going to resonate for everybody, but it is a message of jumping timelines and evolution. So first of all, I pulled the runes to see what the general energies for where y'all are right now. And then just to confirm it, I pulled some of the major arcana to confirm the reading for myself, but I'm also going to tell y'all what's there. Then I asked, going into the future, after this, because we have evolution here, guys. After we go into evolution, I asked, what are you going to find on your journey? And I'm going to go through each one of them with you. And then I asked, after you go, as you're heading towards this evolution, after you do the evolution, after you jump the timeline and get to the evolution, what are you going to find there? Okay, and guys, I just want to point out the very last card is Elder. So this is moving into the future. I'm going to start with the runes. So, and guys, I did my little freak out before I started recording because this message is absolutely huge for you guys. It's not going to resonate for everybody, but for those of you that are feeling these energies, there's a message here for you. So first of all, we start out with, you are a spiritual warrior. You have decided to, this is why you jump timelines, you have decided to close off anything that is no longer in your best interest. Maybe some things have happened that made you realize that this isn't quite the way you wanted to go, and you've made a conscious effort to make a change. And I say that because we have the Rado of jumping on your chariot and saying, I want to make a difference. I'm going into the future, okay? And you have consciously decided that you're going to make these changes, okay? Not as means relief from distress, but what it's telling me today is you're making the conscious effort. You're already on your journey. You are already, you know what your gifts are, or you at least have an idea of what they're coming in, okay? And you are seeing the signs and the synchronicities, and you're going with that. No more doubt. Lots of clarity is coming in. You are definitely very strong, and you have healing abilities in whatever way, shape, or form. Light worker energies, psychic abilities, psychic dreams, remote viewing, whatever your gifts are, okay? You're figuring them out. You're listening. Guys, and we have the listening over here too. Guys, that's huge, okay? And then we have breakthrough on the process of self-change. You have, again, consciously decided to move into the future, okay? And guys, with they've been talking about Pluto going into Capricorn, then going back into Aquarius. We're going to have a lot of shakeups. And I don't even know what the time frame is. I probably should have looked it up for y'all. But you can Google it, or you can go and look at some of the other type of tarot readers and seers that talk about the astrological stuff, okay? But we also have here lots of movement going forward, okay? And we also have it in the cards. Again, y'all are consciously making an effort that you are going to go on this journey. And guys, then we have a portal. Now, they're not talking about, Ing is completion of beginnings, but they're talking about you actually literally will go through a portal. You jump timelines, and we have that confirmed in the tarot, okay? And then you start getting the rewards for your efforts. I mean, you have just decided that you're going to go on this journey. There's anything that you didn't know, you've got all kind of clarity coming in. All right. You have decided that you want the flow to come back because you felt blocked. And in some way, shape, or form, making this conscious effort makes you now become the person that you're going to be. And it really does it brings a lot of more joy and opportunity and openings up for you. Now, then I asked the spirit guides and angels, and I called them all in, and I asked them, so what is unseen here? What do you not see coming? Okay. Because apparently some people like to know what's not coming. So I decided to throw that in here this morning instead of what you're going to, what's unseen. So you definitely come to yourself. And guys, when I pulled the runes, Burka fell out sideways. So this may not resonate or be the exact thing for all of y'all. Some of you, it may be reverse birth. You're tired of being held back. Or it may be that you're getting more birth and you're consciously making the effort to make this new foundation. You are allowing your gifts to come in. You are listening. Your spirit guides, your angels. And guys, I got several messages through this reading that they have your back. They see the transformation coming. And that's where the evolution's coming in. Because now we have foundation, Othello for foundation, Yibu for gifts, partnerships, new situations, maybe, or in finances and opportunities coming in. We have spiritual attainment. And then they said, as you get this, jump this timeline, they're saying today man means going from the micro to the macro. They say now you're starting to evolve. Okay. Now guys, when we talk about evolution, we are talking about you having your psyche changes, your intuitive side changes and grows. Your higher self starts to evolve more. Your gifts are coming in. They're showing it to me like going through the ether. I was like, I'm seeing this wave, this wall of like watery energy. And as you step through that, and we have them making the choice, you start evolving. And that's when you start knowing what to do with your gifts. Okay. So let me explain this to you here with the major arcana that I pulled. So we have the Hermit. The Hermit is making the conscious effort to go on his path. He's deciding to leave all this behind. He's got all this growth coming in, and he's deciding, I'm going to take this path. Okay, guys? So then we have the ending. We have the World, which is telling me the ending of the old timeline, because then we have Justice. And guys, I always see this as jumping to a new timeline. And your angels, your spirit guides, your higher self, all of your spiritual counselors, see how they're looking up at her? You're saying, no, I'm not. I know I am changing. I'm going to consciously make some decisions that are going to throw me on this new timeline. Okay. And guys, when you do that, that's when the evolution starts happening. Okay. And again, they're pointing out the dots to me, and you're saying, I am now ready to do my mission. I am ready to go into the future. And guys, you start evolving on all kinds of levels. Okay. And then they're telling me that with the Magician, you now have all the tools that you need, and you know which ones are going to benefit you and which ones are not. Okay. See, he's got his arm raised up. He's saying, whatever the strongest energies that you feel with, you're going to make the conscious effort to use them. You know, I always see the sword as spirit destiny. I see this as your foundation, the psychism coming in, and you just, and then we got the candle up here. You just know which tools are going to most benefit you and how you're going to now, as you evolve, you just know. Okay. You see this evolution coming in, you feel the evolution coming in, and it has to do with your instincts, the messages from your spirit guides, your passed on loved ones, and they have all been guiding you. And that, again, guys, plays out in everything we've got laid out on the table here. Okay. So to me, guys, this is absolutely a huge message. So, and I'm so glad that Daniel had this big, huge table because we're at his place, guys. And, we're actually, well, I'll show you when I'm done. So let me get over here. So, okay. So on this, we have, the first card we have is the Protecting Treasure. Your spirit guides and angels are waiting for you to go through this evolution so that they can then go with you into the new future. Okay. So that's what they're protecting right now. See this light? They are waiting for this evolution to happen for you to then go by your side and take you into the future. All right, guys. And again, now you are picking up all the new messages and you're listening. Okay. So this card is making me feel like, you see the little musical notes and the bird sitting on top. You're listening to whatever messages you're getting through your crown chakra, whatever energies you're getting through from the earth, whatever energies you're picking up from whatever signs and synchronicities and messages, you are looking at the strongest ones. And as you go forward, more of this evolution is going to happen for you. Okay. So then we have the mountain card. Now the mountain here is talking to me about, they're pointing out the light coming down onto the mountain, and they're saying whatever blocks, you figure out a way to go around them. Because your spirit guides and your angels are telling you which way to go, or you're getting intuitive hits, you're getting psychic dreams, because now you have already started to evolve and you're on a new timeline, okay? Or you're getting ready to be on a new timeline, because the timeline plays out in the cards as well. I'm going to show it to you, okay? So y'all are now, I mean, guys, we are evolving. And with this Pluto going back into Capricorn, they say, and then going back into Aquarius, that's where all this is going to happen, guys. This reading has no time limit on it, okay? So wherever you are in your journey, that's, we're all going to evolve differently, but we're all going that way. I gotta move this other stuff out of the way. So this is going to relieve, coming from the past, going into the future, okay? If you have felt stuck in the mud and going around in circles, you're gonna get relief from that, okay? And, I'm listening to see, hang on, guys. Yeah, they're saying your conscious effort, okay, that you no longer, you're just paying attention, and if you've been stuck in the mud, you're not going to be stuck in the mud no more, okay? Because then they say, now is when you have to make another choice. Okay, guys, I'm going to point something out to y'all here. Then we have One Ring Circus. Guys, when I put these cards down, they said, I know it's making a choice going this way or that way, but they're saying, like, this is like the past, this is the future, and this is the new timeline. Do you see how these two cards go together? Okay. That's that old timeline where you're making the choice to go onto this new timeline, okay? And now is where you've got that success, that joy, that wholeness coming in, okay? Where you are just, you're letting all this past stuff go and getting on this new timeline, and that's where more of that evolution's coming in, okay? Because if you've been feeling stuck, okay, you're not going to feel stuck no more once you go onto this new timeline. See this above here? They're pointing this out to me. And then we have Peaks of Joy. Do you see how this timeline keeps going here? Okay. They're saying now you've got this major transformation of this evolution. Okay. And guys, again, like I said, success and then the joy, it goes right along with it, guys. Because now you're on this new timeline. See how this light she's jumping into? They're saying down here's the past, and this is where you are joyfully jumping into that timeline. I realize she faces the other way, but guys, they're saying no. You're going into the future because you are jumping in this timeline. Okay, all right. So they just told me something. They said, when you're standing in front of, when you're standing on the road, or if you're driving down the road, you're going forward, right? They're saying here, this is like your higher self, like on the if you were on. I don't know if I can explain what they're trying to tell me. I know what they're telling me. I just don't know how to put it into words because they give me pictures. They're saying like, okay, they're pointing out this looks like a face right here. So say this is you, and in your mind's eye, you see you jumping in, right? Okay, so you would see it facing this way. Does that make sense? Okay, but your higher self is observing from a distance. Because, your soul and your higher self expands. Your body is in the middle of it. Your aura extends around you. So you're seeing it with your higher crown chakra, your mind's eye. So she looks like she's going the opposite way, but she's not. Because this is you in your mind's eye seeing her, and you're seeing her go that way. Does that make sense, guys? I hope that makes sense. Okay? So it actually looks... Oh, I have to turn my phone around. But anyway, but it looks the other way. So you're looking at this through your higher self, because your higher self is evolving, okay? So, this explains it even better. So here's your inner self watching you on this, and you're going into the future, okay? I hope that makes sense, guys. Now you're finding some balance, because now you know you've evolved and you know where you're going, okay? And then the next card we have, guys, is they say, now when you do this evolutionary shift, you feel like you've come home. You're complete in yourself. You're feeling, again, that's this, that's also going through this portal. It's going through this portal, and it's the new foundation, and listening to all this spiritual attainment, and going into this new evolved person. Okay. So then I said, okay, so once they've come through this and they are now, they now feel like they have that sense of evolution. Okay. I said, so what energies are they going to find going into the future? Guys, I wanted to make sure I got this right. I looked up every single one of these cards. I meditated on them to make sure I got the message. And I was like, dumbfounded. I am totally dumbfounded, guys. And when I get done doing this, I'm gonna also see what other messages they give me. So first of all, we have Spirit Keeper of the West. They're talking about, this is major. You see this light? They're saying now you're going into this light and you have this major transformation going on. Major, your inner self, you're in the 5D, operating in the 5D where your energies are concerned. Okay, because now you're on your way to being where you're supposed to be. All right, and you know what? I'm going to read y'all some of these. Then we have Dream Traveler. Hang on, guys. Let me get this because I want it to make as much. I mean, I know what they're telling me, but I want it to make as much sense as possible to you. So we've got this. Let's see. I'm going to move these up a bit, guys. We don't have an overhead light, so we've got a side light over here, and I just want to make sure that I'm going to let y'all see these cards, and then I'm going to read to y'all some of what they were telling me that just dumbfounded me. Guys, this is such a huge message for you. So we have the Dream Traveler in the Native Spirit deck, and this again is your higher self realizing oh God, how can I put it? Let me just look at the card for you guys. Because I was just like, okay, so now that you've come through this evolution, now you're a channel for spirit. You're trusting your intuition, hunches, all the signs and synchronicities. So this is a visionary card, okay? And it is telling you you are now on the right path. Okay, even if it doesn't feel like it, because your higher self, your spirit guides. Oh, guys, I just got a major deja vu. Whenever I get a major deja vu, guys, it means it's something I've dreamed about in the past. That was a psychic dream. Guys, this message is like a huge psychic dream just going, and it just hit me upside the head. Guys, the energy just dumped all over me. So it says your higher self, spirit guides, and ancestors, they're watching over you and supporting you. Okay, you're a dreamer in the most wonderful definition of the word. And because of that, okay, that's how you're going to make all these wonderful things start happening along your path. And what's your gift that you're going to bring to the world, they're saying. They're literally telling me, gift to the world. Guys, that's just huge. That is just effing huge. You know what I'm saying? So then we have Wounded Healer, okay? And on the Wounded Healer, they're saying that now you have the healing energy, the vitality. You have all the life force coming to you and through you, because now you are definitely a complete total healer, giving healing to other people. Anything that needs to be healed in your life, done, healed. Okay. So no matter what's happened, the light is coming through the cracks of where that evolution has taken place. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. Then we have Answering the Call. Okay. And again, I got the Earth signs got this reading yesterday, some of these cards, but the Answering the Call means now you know where you're going. There's like, and guys, this reading has no timeline on it. So some of you may not have gotten to this point yet. Some of you may be in the middle of it. Some of you may be at another point of it. Or maybe some of you are going, oh, this is just confirming everything for me. Okay? So take that how it resonates. It's not going to resonate for all of you. So they're saying that you've been called. If you've been waiting for everything to shift, and guys, that's that. That is that evolution. It's over. Your true and authentic life is happening. This is your sign. Right now, your spirit guides, ancestors, they're all sending you messages of love, healing. You've been called, and now you're going to have communication from the spiritual realm. So look for signs and synchronicities that not only are your own angels and ancestors, spirit guides, loved ones, all those are going to be speaking to you, other energies from like ascended masters. And guys, I don't know what all those archangels are going to actually, some guys are saying some of you may actually hear messages from the archangels and understand what they're saying. where if you didn't before, you just maybe heard your own personal angels. Now angels and truly spiritual beings from the higher realms, you will now hear their messages or respond to the messages they give you intuitively. You will know where you're going. So in days ahead, they're saying, watch and listen for these signs, because you are going to hear them, see them, feel them. You're going to know. You may. Okay, so they're saying some of you may see a person or meet someone that you get an intuitive message from them that their higher self sends your higher self, and maybe y'all just look at each other. Maybe you drive. Okay, there's someone driving down the road one way, someone coming the other way. You share a look with someone, and their higher self tells your higher self something, and you got the message. Guys, that's that spark I've been talking about. It's getting bigger. This energy I've been talking about, they're saying it's now getting bigger. And over this next year, it's going to get even bigger. So guys, be looking out for that, because not everybody is going through on this kind of a journey. There's going to be they're saying there's going to be a bigger bridge between the people that are meant to help and heal people, the earth, do major work, where there's going to be others that aren't. And those will be the ones we'll be helping, because they will be calling you, or somehow you'll be pulled to where they're at, or whatever that is, okay? That's what they just told me. So they said all of this going on, that all things are now possible. Now the balance and harmony is going to be huge in your life, because now you know where you are. And guys, I always see this buffalo, and I don't know what this is. I think it's supposed to be snow on a branch, but I feel like this is one of the major archangels or something, or some kind of major energy that is like, this is you and this is them leading you, just taking you where you need to go. And you're not blindly following, but you're getting the messages. And now that you're moving in that direction, after having jumped these timelines and evolved, you're now going, well, you'll see, you're answering the call. You're going now forward, because then we have the freedom horse. Okay, guys. And the freedom horse is now you let your spirit fly, because now, I mean, your body still matters, but now you've evolved on such a spiritual level that the whole world looks different. Oh, okay, guys. They're showing. You see how it's purple here? Okay, guys. They're showing me a picture of one time when I was a teenager. I was, I think, 15 or 16. I'd left home for a while, and I went to this other place. I stayed for a while. I didn't like it. I came home, and as I was walking down the street I lived on, the grass was the greenest it's ever been. The leaves on the trees, the sun coming through, everything was more beautiful than I had ever seen it. And you're going to start seeing that, and that's how you're going to know that you've done this evolution, because everything's going to have a different color phase to it, they're saying. They said you're going to see the light. You're going to see colors in a different way. Some of you are going to be color healers. And they're pointing out this looks almost like an I or a sideways H in this horse's mane. They're saying some of you, the elemental spirits, are going to be talking to you in a different way. Okay? They're saying you're also going to be initiated in some sort of way. Guys, take that how it resonates. They just give me, they can be extremely cryptic. So, and sometimes the way they explain things isn't going to resonate or make sense to me, but it's going to make sense to you. And they say the freedom horse has given you the opportunity to see those signs and synchronicities and those intuitive things that you're going to know. Okay. So they're saying this is also going to allow you to travel greater distances. Rather you have a remote viewing gift, or you have some kind of psychic dream gift, or you're clairaudient and hear messages. Even if you're in one spot, you're going to travel in some sort of way. Maybe you will have astro travel, or maybe you will now in your psychic dreams astro travel, but be totally aware of it. Go somewhere, get a message, come back the next morning, wake up and go, oh, I know who I got to call, what I got to do. And then you take it steps on the physical level. Okay. And that is another one of your gifts of how you are expanding and how you are evolving. Okay. And you have the ability to choose. Okay. You can say, well, I should do this right now, or I could choose not to at this time. The choice is always going to be up to you. But they're also saying, you may not be able to always be able to create the exact circumstances, but you're certainly able to decide what meaning to give the situations. So select meanings that empower you, because now you're going to be breaking free. Okay. They're saying also, on a physical level, You can always change your state of mind. Guys, I used to, and they're saying actually put on music and dance with wild abandon. Guys, anytime I would get depressed or not, or feel stuck, I would play country music, dance for a couple of hours. It would lift my mood. I would listen, throw my headset on, go take a walk. And if I had any kind of doubt about anything, that would, bring that state of joy up, peaks of joy up here, guys. It would help me to make a better decision, or even to think about something a little longer and do a pros and cons list. They're saying because that's when you take the time to do this, that's what's going to shift you into this elder state. Okay, and guys, I've never gotten the elder card, so I'm gonna read a little bit of it to you. And it says, now you're going to be totally into your confidence. Now you, after making some of these decisions, after going through this timeline and this evolution, now you're in your power. You are in your power. You have evolved. You're on this different timeline. Okay. You've elevated yourself. You're standing strong. You are now stepping into the light. See how he's looking into the light, guys? You're here and you're now going. And now everybody has got your attention. Everybody has, everybody is paying attention to you. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. See how all these deer are looking into this light, guys? Okay. They're saying, if you step into the light and make a stand, you have deep inner wisdom. Okay. You are a teacher and a leader in the deepest sense of the words. You're a beacon for others. So when you become this elder, now people are paying attention to you, because now you are helping to guide them on your, they're showing me this pathway, guys. Okay. They're saying now, they're saying, it's showing come towards you, but I'm seeing this as a pathway. And he's now saying, okay, and they're paying attention, and now they're going, oh, I see where we're going. So there will be people along your way that will be there to help you because they see your wisdom. Okay? And now you have gone on an evolutionary basis, you have become this elder. Guys, that's huge. That is, guys, I sat here and I looked through this and I almost cried, because evolution is what we're all headed for, right? I mean, I don't want to stay the same way I am. And guys, I've been noticing little signs and synchronicities too. And I'm beginning to see why me and Daniel were meant to meet each other, because when we talk about a lot of different guys, we spend more time talking than anything else. We talk about a lot of stuff. And because he's clairaudient as well. And he was getting messages yesterday. He was like, okay, I got to focus on this. He was trying to do some stuff around here. And he's like, they're talking to me. I'm like, well, listen, you know what I mean? Guys, pay attention. They're talking. And they're telling you, you're getting ready to jump timelines if you make that conscious effort to do so, to start more evolution on your path going into the future. Okay, guys? Now, they're not giving me a timeline on this, but I'm feeling like, because of what the planets are doing and what I've been hearing about the planets, I'm feeling like oh, my candle went out. I feel like this is shifting us into the near future within the next year. And of course, they keep giving me, and everybody's on a different path. So if this doesn't feel like it's happening for you at this moment, or it feels like it's taking forever, guys, it's coming. If it is meant for you, it will not pass you by. Please take that to heart. It will not pass you by. We are all meant to be going through this. And now, mind you, not everyone's going to shift in the greatest way. And not everybody that does shift is going to even choose to do anything with it. And they're saying people in concrete buildings. So some of you, if you do live in the inner city and you're knowing that you need to get out to the park more or whatever, you're going to find a lot of messages there. Okay. So guys, take this message how it resonates. It is not going to resonate for everybody. But when I sat down and I meditated on everything and started pulling everything up, I was just like flabbergasted sitting here going, oh my gosh. Thank you, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, past on loved ones, ascended masters, for this message. Again, this is for the Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Guys, this is just so big. So I'm going to give y'all a little bit. Some of them are covered here. But guys, I mean, it's just, oh shoot, they're on my seat. Guys, this message is just so huge. I was scared I wasn't going to be able to pull it all in. And they're going, nah, you got this. I'm going, okay. Now they're kind of getting snarky with me. So I'm going to look here just for a second, guys, and see if there's any particular messages that come out for anybody. I'm going to just try to channel a little bit and see, because sometimes, guys, I go back, and I know it looks irritating me to go back over and look at stuff, but when I do that, they then start sending individual messages. It's just how I pick up the energy. So they're making me feel like some of you are just like irritated. It's not happening as fast. They're saying, faith, have faith, have faith, have faith. I don't know who that's for. Okay. And they say some of you, again, while you're waiting, they're keeping it for you. Jumping the timeline, guys. One Ring Circus. Guys, it all makes sense to me. And then after you jump these timelines and finding that balance, you're going to feel like you've come home. They're saying a lot of you, they're saying somebody's going to be walking in the woods and they're going to find a tree that looks like it has this little door on it. And they're going to go, oh, wow, it's getting ready. Yep. They're saying you're going to suddenly, oh, really? Okay. So they're saying some of you, maybe during a walk or in a special place, you're going to have a major shift on this evolution thing, because either your crown chakra, root chakra, your solar plexus, something in your chakras is going to go boom and open up. Just boom. I mean, boom. You're going to feel it like a boom. Okay, they're saying, look at this card a little bit more. The owl. They're saying some of you have to give it time to find the right place where on your, where they're saying at some point you're going to take a path somewhere before everything, after the timeline and before the evolution, a lot of you are going to feel that shift in energy where all of a sudden that's where all the lights get bright. Like, okay, and you do the transformation. Guys, look how bright these colors are in this card. They're saying that's what it's going to feel like to you, okay? You're going to go from, you know, something kind of like pale like this, and all of a sudden the colors are going to look like this. They say give them a visual. So here's a visual. You're going to go from seeing things like this to seeing it like this. Vivid, very vivid, they're saying. Oh, okay. Okay, they're saying some of you, when you astro travel, when you see the vivid colors in a sight, what you think is just a regular dream, you're astro traveling. They said that's a sign of synchronicity for somebody. Or if you're already seeing this, they're saying it's going to just start flow. Guys, you're going to, some of you, really? Okay, some of you in your astro travels are going to go to other places, and I'm trying to see what they're pointing something else out. I'm not sure what they're trying to say. They're just saying some of you, when you astral travel, you're going to find other light beings that are going to speak to you. And now that you've evolved, some of you may actually jump another timeline. That's for somebody. No, they're saying that's for a group of people. Balls of light. Okay, they're pointing out my I don't know, if you've been following my channel for any amount of time, guys, I have uploaded several times a video that me and my niece, when she was going through her spiritual awakening, before she passed away, we had all kind of what do you call them? You know, the little orbs. We had orbs all around us. They're saying some of you are going to start seeing more orbs in that type of energy. Okay, and they will also you will also pick up messages from those. You know how you watch the Ghostbusting shows and they just see the orbs, but the psychics will pick up energy from those, and sometimes they're people. A lot of you will start having more orb energy around you, they're saying. Okay, guys, take that how it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everybody. Again, they're talking, let's see. They're saying some of you, when you do this transformation, some of you, when you do this evolving, some of the ascended masters or other higher up angels, you'll hear messages from them on this new timeline. They're also saying some of you as wounded healers will no longer be wounded. Some of your wounds will get whatever made you become a healer to begin with on an internal level is going to be healed. But they're going to guide you through everything, and they will be right there with you. They said you're still going to expand, though. And again, they're saying jump timeline. Some of you may jump more than one timeline, guys. Okay. Okay. They're saying some of you may actually move to another country, or maybe you live in one type of environment, you move to another one. And when you do, everything comes in. That's where you will evolve at. You won't evolve where you're at. You're going to evolve where you go to in the future. Guys, take that how it resonates. Again, they're just pointing, they're starting to say the same thing now. They're just saying colors brighter, more people, more stuff coming in, guys. Take it how it resonates. But guys, that's what I have for y'all. I try to keep my readings around 30 minutes, guys, because sometimes when I get done doing readings, they just keep giving me messages. I can sit here on the phone for another hour and record more and more messages. Guys, that's the main message. Please take it how it resonates. This right here, the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, you are going to be jumping timelines and evolving to become someone with elder capabilities. And some of you will be very highly sought after, they're saying. Okay, guys, take it how it resonates. Okay. All right, that's it, guys. All right, this is Lana Scott Lighthouse, guys. I hope you like what the messages from your spirit guides and angels have been giving us. Guys, I'm just a vessel. I literally tell them, what do you want me to tell them? What do you want me to tell them, guys? So a lot of your own spirit guides and angels, signs and synchronicities, they're telling me some of you are going to see this message and go, yep, I was dreaming that, or I knew that. You're just confirming it. Some of you are the higher, see guys, they keep giving me, some of you are the higher energy workers, light workers. Some of you will be working with angels once you do this evolution. Etheric. I keep hearing etheric. All right, guys, that's what I have for you this morning. They're saying they're just saying lots of evolution coming. All right, guys, be a light in the darkness. Okay, be a light in the darkness. If you can help someone, help them. Be a hero. Be your own hero. Jump timelines. Some of you are going to jump at least 3 timelines. So, and evolve. Guys, until next time, Lana Scott Lighthouse.